back to the Commute with So Wizard podcast. Something that's been going around a lot, something that's been on my mind a lot lately, and I've talked to a lot of people about this. I actually recorded this whole episode and then talked to a handful more people about this exact topic, and got more points of view on it that I'm going to try to remember to address them all in about 5 minutes or so while I'm driving here, so let's see how I do. But one thing that's really been bothering me in pop culture lately is all this hate for Disney being successful. It doesn't seem like any other studio gets the amount of hate for being successful that Disney's getting, and I understand Disney's very large, and I understand that Disney owns a lot of things, but I don't understand this level of hatred they have for making money in their industry that other studios don't. You hear about, Warner Brothers is just doing this to make money. They're doing this to make money. They're all just doing whatever they're doing to make money. That is literally their entire existence. Entertainment is a product. That is their industry. That is what they are putting out. They didn't just make Aquaman because they had this deep story they wanted to tell. They wanted to make money, and they did. So they'll probably make another one despite the fact that the movie was not good. It's a very simple thing. I'm not even sure why this is an issue. Yes, Disney owns a lot of things. Disney owns a lot of pieces of entertainment that you want to see. Disney is not a monopoly, and that is not a matter of an opinion, that is a matter of fact, because our country has a lot of antitrust laws and a lot of care is put into making sure that Disney did not become a monopoly. When Disney bought Fox Entertainment, not Fox the entire company, they don't own Fox News, they don't own the sports, Disney bought a lot of the entertainment properties to add to their own list of entertainment properties, and they are not a monopoly. They also are not service providers. Also, Disney owns a lot of these things that we love, but do we love them because Disney owns them? Did Disney just buy things that we already loved? In the case of Star Wars, yes, Disney bought something that a lot of people have already loved. But what was Star Wars doing at the time Disney bought it? They came off of 3 movies that are... Back to my point, yes, Star Wars had a built-in audience, but it's not like Star Wars was batting 1,000 and having 2 great movies every single year, and Disney's like, you know what, we want to get in on that, and took it over. Disney took kind of a, I don't want to say failing, but a property that was basically treading water, and they breathed new life into it. Are they making money? Yeah, and they should be. And that brings it to the next, or possibly the biggest thing that Disney has in their holster right now, Marvel. The Marvel properties have been passed around to a lot of different places, notably Universal and Sony, for a long, long time. It wasn't until 2008 when Marvel decided to team up with Disney to do a movie, and they took a chance on a kind of second-tier character with an actor who was washed up past his prime and a pretty good director who had done some good things but never really commanded an audience all on his own. Disney makes Iron Man along with Marvel Studios and creates an empire. Yes, Marvel Comics is a big name. No, Disney does not own Marvel Comics. They teamed up to make the movies with the characters that they had at the time, and they did an absolutely phenomenal job. Disney created that industry. Disney even trained people to watch movies in an episodic fashion. So, yes, Disney bought some names, but they created something. And that brings us all the way back to the original, old-school Disney animated classics. Disney was a pioneer in animation. Disney was a pioneer in children's entertainment. You don't get to where we are in animation now if it wasn't for Disney. You don't get to animation as it was in the 40s and 50s without Disney. They created something. They took a bunch of pre-existing things, these fairy tales and that, and they rewrote them to be good. Because if you read the original sources on a lot of these fairy tales, they are garbage stories that don't fit a narrative, don't have any hope to them, don't have any humor to them. They Disneyfied them, and I mean that as a compliment, even though you see it used online a lot as an insult. In the animation vein, that also leads to Pixar. Pixar was not created by Disney as a company, but a bunch of animators from Disney went off and created it. Pixar makes incredible products. They've had some downturns where they tried to sequelize things just to sell toys, Cars 2, 3, airplanes, but for the most part, they have probably I would say 90% track record of making good movies, and I think they've all been successful. Well, I got a little bit more long-winded than I thought I would on this topic, so I'm going to have to make this one a two-parter. It's a commute first. So thanks for taking this ride with me. Be sure to check out SoWizardPodcast.com for reviews, recommendations, merchandise, and more. Also, be sure to listen to So Wizard Podcast every single week wherever you get your podcasts. They're on every podcatching app under the sun. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're always working on new things, and I got a new cool project coming up with a friend of mine who owns a pop culture store. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Keep on the lookout for that. We love hearing feedback, so drop us a line on social media. All of our accounts will be found after the show and in the show notes. Or drop us something in the comments. Thanks for watching.